Just don't connect. I got mine on too.
This one here. All right.
Which one to connect to?
Huh?
Which one to connect to?
Oh, you on? Yeah, you on.
Okay, come on.
All right.
So, what'd you say?
Alright, shalom. I'm gonna start up in just about 60 seconds. Alright. Alright, shalom. We're gonna go ahead and kick this off. Start this off by giving all honor, praise, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Wahakodash Wakah.
Turn it a little bit. Whoa, this man look crazy. Alright. Shalom. The water you have about Yahushai, Wahakodash Wakah, double honor to the apostles and the elders at the great millstone. Peace and blessings to the faithful elect, those slated to be saved from the destruction that's been declared from the beginning to come upon America and to the entire globe as well, but primarily here, and to all the wicked inhabitants hereof. Those slated to be saved also being declared in the Bible, being none other than the Israelites, who today are being called so-called blacks, Latinos, Native American Indians, West Indians, Seminole Indians, Black Hebrew Israelites, and so-called Afro people scattered abroad. The men of these people, teaching the true doctrine of the Bible, the doctrine, aka the way of Yahweh Shem Shah, and the men, women, and children of these people also who have turned back to their heritage and are in the true doctrine of the Bible, the doctrine, aka way of Yahweh Shem Shah. Alright, Shalom. Alright. So yeah, man, it's the seventh volume of declaring the ending from the beginning. Matter of fact, let's start with that. Isaiah 46 and 10. Because pretty much there's a slew of things taking off now. And pretty much the main thing we're gonna focus on tonight is gonna be pretty much the forming of World War III, which is actually the event of the pinnacle of damn near not even damn near the pinnacle of Armageddon, which is in the talked about in the scriptures. That's what all this about, man. Alright? After the RFID chip, after niggas selling out, after the martyrhood, that's all that stuff pretty much simultaneously, man. So let's go ahead and kick it off with Isaiah 46 and 10, I believe.
Okay.
Go ahead.
This is Isaiah chapter 46 and verse 10, declaring the end from the beginning.
Yeah, so the end, how everything is set to end is written in this book, man. You see what I'm saying? Because this book it speaks to everything that you see going on, which is why it's known as the vision of all. You get that, bro. Isaiah 29 and I believe 11 and Habakkuk 2. Everything that we see going on is already been, it's rigged, man. It's all set up. It's all a story. It's all a part of a storyline. Real quick, somebody can get Psalms, the 90th chapter. Straight to the point. Matter of fact, go ahead, bro. You got it.
Mm-hmm.
You got it. What you at? 20. Yep. Vision of all.
It's Isaiah 29 verse 11. And the vision of all is become unto you as the words of a book that is sealed.
See, and the vision of all. See, so the vision of all is being, pretty much, it's talking about this book, man. This book is everything you see. It speaks to everything you see going on. Vision. As a matter of fact, let's get vision. You know what I'm saying? Let's get the word vision. One more time, bro.
Isaiah 29 verse 11. And the vision of all is become unto you as the words of a book that is sealed.
See, but everybody can't see it, but we can. This book is it's still sealed to some, but it's being unsealed by the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shah. In which Yahweh Shah, he came, and he gave light on what was going on. You see what I'm saying? You got a vision? Yeah, go ahead. You got it, bro.
It says, vision says the ability to think about or plan the future with imagination or wisdom.
One more time, brother Slack.
Vision says the ability to think about or plan the future with imagination or wisdom.
Woo! See that? So the Lord has been thinking about. Matter of fact, let's get it in the Hebrew too. You see what I'm saying? The Lord's been thinking about it. Everything He wants the future to be. Nigga come up yesterday talking about some, tell him tomorrow or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Well, we can tell you tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? The Lord gonna tell you, man. It's all written. See, people think they got free will. That's what people think. That's really probably what he was getting at. Like he gonna go do what he wanna do. You got that? You got it, brother.
This vision says oracle of a prophet.
One more time.
It says oracle of a prophet.
So an oracle is pretty much, they like reporters in between the people and the Most High. You see what I'm saying? And what are the reporter going? It's like how you watch the news. The news tell you, the reporters come on and they tell you, be watching it at 10. We're gonna announce the Powerball winner. We're gonna call it. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna call your number. And they speaking on behalf of who? The elites. So we're the reporters between you people and the Most High. You see what I'm saying? And we telling you, shit, missiles on the way to this place, man. You see what I'm saying? We telling you death and destruction. Ain't nothing good coming to this place, man, but the destruction of it. That's the only good that's coming here, man. You know? You got that, bro? Mark?
Come.
9-8, come.
It's Isaiah chapter 9, verse 8. The Lord sent a word into Jacob and hath lighted upon Israel.
Yeah, and that word is Yahweh Shah. So somebody get that real quick. Hebrews the 10th chapter. 10. Go ahead, brother.
There's Hebrews 10:7.
Mm-hmm.
It says, Then said I, Lo, I come in the volume of the book.
See?
It is written of me,
Woo. Somebody go ahead, brother. Slock.
to do thy will of the Most High.
Yep. See? And what was the will of the Most High? To declare unto the Lord, unto his people, the word, man. Matter of fact, somebody get brother, or you can get it since you speaking on it. Get I think that's St. John, the 12th chapter. He said, 12 and matter of fact, it's the 17th chapter. The St. John in the 17th chapter, and jump down to the point where he says he has given them that. I have given them thy word.
Sanctify them.
Yeah, it's in there somewhere. 17 and 14.
Come,
You can start at 13.
come.
Mm-hmm.
There's John 17:13. And now come I to thee, and these things I speak in the world, that they might.
See? There it is. What things? These things. The things written. Go ahead, brother.
These things I speak in the world,
Mm-hmm.
that they might have my joy fulfilled in themselves.
See? The Lord has a joy. Why? Because he knows the destruction is going to come to all wicked doers, man. And he knows, he pretty much, he is Thanos, man. Thanos is depicting Yahushua, man. Like, Thanos was happy about what he was going to do, but to other people it seemed like the worst thing ever. But really it's the betterment, man. So Yahushua said he got joy in the things written. He wants this place to go down, man. You gotta read that again. That's crazy, bro.
John 17:13.
Man.
And now come I to thee, and these things I speak in the world, that they might have my joy fulfilled in themselves.
Yep. Go ahead, bro. Salaki.
I have given them thy word.
See? That's it. So the word came, which is Yahweh Shah. Let's bag that up real quick. Another one, you got it.
You said
19 and 13.
13. Revelation chapter 19 and verse 13. It says, and he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood. And
see? And he said he happy about all these things written. He says his joy. Come on.
And his name is called the Word of God.
And whose name?
His name.
See? He said that's what the brother brought out. He said it is written of me to do thy will. What was the Lord's will? You got it, brother. War.
John 17:14. I have given them thy word.
See that? That's it, man. That was the Lord's will, man. See? And the word is AKA described in the 29th chapter of Isaiah as the vision of all, man. That was sealed. So the Lord sent Yahweh Shah to unseal it. That's why I said he sent the word and enlightened. He sent Yahweh Shah, and Yahweh Shah broke everything down, man. That's why the disciples was coming up to him, asking him privately, what does this mean? And he was telling them straight up. You know what I'm saying? He like, destruction coming, this world wicked. You know what I'm saying? Some of you ain't gonna taste the death. He was saying stuff that sound crazy to people. You like, what? John the Baptist already came, you know, Elijah came back already. You know what I'm saying? That's how they look at us. That's how we know we're doing the same thing. You see? Go ahead, brother. If there's more, Salaki.
It says, and the world hath hated them.
Ooh, see? And that's what happened yesterday, man. Go ahead.
Because they are not of the world, even as I am not of the world.
And that's what I was saying yesterday, you know, he came up there with some worldly shit. You know what I'm saying? He came up there on some damn. He was on some anarchy. He probably be an anarchist out here or something.
He was emotional.
Yeah, he was on some anarchy stuff.
You can't shake stuff up. You know what I'm saying? You have no purpose.
He told me, tell me what's gonna happen tomorrow.
But you guys, you didn't want to know. You didn't want to know. Look, has the world ended? You know what I'm saying? It ain't end. See, we know what the fuck we talking about, man. This world, this earth not gonna end. This world not gonna end unless all these things happen. That's written, man. So you might as well keep. So it looks like somebody who want to pay $1 trillion, man. You know what I'm saying? Who want to give me an immortal life, man? So that means this word right, man. I ain't get lucky. I'm just speaking. I got the right what they call it, source of reference. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't me. I don't know. But the Lord gave me word. You see what I'm saying? And it obviously he's right. Because did anything happen? No. You see? But he ain't want to fucking know. Because man, go ahead, bro. Anyway, go bring out what you got, brother.
God, this is Isaiah chapter 9, verse 8. The Lord sent a word into Jacob, and it had lighted upon Israel.
So Yahushua came and he lightened people. Somebody give me Sirach. You get Sirach 24 and 27. And then we going to go into the other ones you brothers hold. What you holding, Mark? Talk about it. What you got, Nakoya?
Still got the.
We should be over. At least one.
I still got the Revelation 19 and 13, and then I still got the Isaiah
Which one?
46 and 10.
Okay, Con, we're gonna go back to that. You got anything in order?
No.
Okay. I think you had it.
I got Habakkuk chapter 2.
Yeah, I think you had most of them. You got it, brother.
This is Sirach chapter 26, verse 27.
Now let's break this down.
Mhm.
You see? Come on.
He maketh the doctrine of knowledge,
She making the what?
the doctrine of knowledge,
Come on.
appear as the light.
Woo! See? So Yahushua came with the doctrine of knowledge. Meaning he put our people in on the know on what the hell is going to go down, man. On the Lord's vision. What the Lord is up there imagining. You know what I'm saying? Well, it's already imagined. You know what I'm saying? It's been declared already. Come on. Let's go back there. Isaiah 46 and 10.
This is Isaiah chapter 46 and verse 10. Declaring the end from the beginning.
Woo! Somebody give me Revelation 1. Go to the point. Yahushua said he the beginning, man.
Verse 10.
See? So he used Yahushua to declare it, man. You know?
Come.
Go ahead, bro.
This is Revelations 1 and 11, saying, I am Alpha and Omega, the first and the last. And what thou seest, write in a book.
See? Can we get the translation on that? Like get a different Bible translation on it, and see if they outright give us the first in the beginning.
Come. Let me see. You think what, the NIV?
Yeah, NIV is good. ESV, NIV. Might be the RSV too.
I got the NIV.
You got it, brother.
Revelations 1 and 11, which said, oh no, they took that part out.
Oh!
It says, which said,
Oh!
write on a scroll what you see and send it to the 7 churches. And it goes on.
They literally took the alpha thing out? Wow. So see, that's the link, man. Because we affirming you how real the Lord said he did. What happened what is said to have happened, that the Lord sent the word and it lighted upon Israel, is further. Because the brother just read in Sirach the 24th chapter that he sent the doctrine of knowledge and it appeared as light. You see what I'm saying? So Yahushua came, because we just broke down how he the word, you know what I'm saying? And he put our people in on the know. But then that takes you back to what? He said he declared the ending from the beginning. Yahushua at the Alpha and Omega. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, and if I can, it shows most of these, like majority are taken out.
Wow.
You go KJV, the new KJV, they got them. CSB, NLT, ESV, and then whatever these are.
Race car. Those are
Wow.
the NOT.
So y'all only, I'm thinking y'all just knowing they gon', you know what I'm saying? But that make it too easy to put the first in the beginning. But when you look up that word, alpha, matter of fact, let's look up the word alpha in the Greek. You know? Y'all, see that? You know what? The Lord already said, don't anybody that take from this book, he gonna take out their place. You know what I'm saying? So they did that, man. Whoever wrote the NIV, you're finished.
ESV, we're finished.
You go.
Yeah, it's fucking done, man.
I got Alpha.
Go ahead, bro.
This is Alpha. This it says first letter of Greek alphabet. Hamashiach is the Alpha to indicate that he is the beginning and the end.
Woo! See?
That's the NLT.
But the other translations, they like, it's too scary. Because it make it clear. That's why we go into the words, man.
It's kind of, it's just an A.
Yup.
It's literally just an A. G1. It's the first letter of the Greek alphabet.
So Yahweh Shah, because you know that's really, in reality, is the Hebrew. So he's the I.
First comma.
You got you doing it? That's what we got here. This scared the shit out of a Edomite out west. He's like, what's that? Where'd you get this? That's the I. That's the I and the Ta. You know what I'm saying? Or the Aleph and the Tav. They look. The fake Jews know. They know that it's real. Then you said how many letters you said that is, brother? That's crazy.
That's the book again.
Yeah, that's the whole joint. They got the book of Jasher in there, the Jubilee, even though that's fake. See? Why they put that on there? Because to say book in the Hebrew is Sapar, you know what I'm saying? So they just put Sefer, because they got that Yiddish, you know what I'm saying? But they put the I and the Ta on there, because they know Yahweh Shah real. You know what I'm saying? He the beginning, man, and he the end. You know? So that's by the Spirit the brother brought that, man. Alright? So yeah, man. Let's go back to that Sirach, bro. And then we're gonna go back to that joint. That's beautiful. That's crazy.
Said my Cameron brother said they had it in the what's the translation was that?
For Revelation 1 and 8, they got it in the NOT, the RSV. I was checking to see if they had any in the other ones as well. Yeah, and the CSB. They got it in the NIV, but it's only the eighth verse
What you talking about?
where it says I am Alpha and Omega.
Right.
But they don't show it in the red letters and all the other ones.
Yeah, that's pause. Go ahead, bro.
Con. This is Sirach chapter 24, verse 27. He maketh the doctrine of knowledge appear as the light.
See? He wants you. We got the doctrine. We got the real doctrine. This is the doctrine of being in on the know, man. The know, you know what I'm saying? You can get rich off the truth. You see what I'm saying? If you knew when to play the lotto, would you play? You know what I'm saying? The Powerball, would you play? That's the power we playing with, man. We in on the know, man. But this bigger than the Powerball, man. This for the, you know, the kingdom. You know, this is for eternal rulership. And with that will obviously come all types of money. You know what I'm saying? That ain't nothing. See, look, that's so minute. The Lord just nutshelled it as the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? You talking about money? That you're not even gonna think about money. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have so much money, you ain't gonna think about it. But this place gotta go down first, and that's what's being declared. You see what I'm saying? And that's why Yahweh Shah said it's his joy. Because remember, Yahweh Shah, he was paying taxes. He was scavenging money. A fish he got some money out of a fish mouth for him and Peter, man. Hustling. Because we ain't have it like that, man. And we still don't. But in reality, we do. And he said that. He said, I know that poverty and not tribulation. That's why you can't sign up and be a Christian. This is a bloodline thing. If we were born, if you will, we were born Christians. You see what I'm saying? To be a Christian is to suffer as to be an Israelite. To be, you know, you were born into being cursed, man. So you people are not Christians. You gotta suffer like Yahweh Shai. And the only people that's gonna suffer like Yahweh Shai is his nation, man. His race. His people, man. His little bloodline people on the earth, man. You people gonna pay. That's why that dude was so bad yesterday, man. Because when these heathens really read this book, you know what I'm saying? Israelite. And your envy comes out when you talk about how the Israelites, they think they're egotistical, they think they're better than everybody. What the fuck we say that? You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's written, but I don't think, you know what I'm saying? We've been catching hell for centuries, bro. What are you talking about? We don't really, how can you say that? We want to be like, our people want to be like, yeah, heathens. You know what I'm saying? So how do we think we better than anybody? If anything, we just naturally better than everybody. You know, but yet we cleave to be like everybody else, which is debasing ourselves. You know, and we welcome everybody, welcome us. So y'all, really, you just envious, bro. Go ahead, bro. Salaki.
I got a scripture.
Go
If
ahead.
I can go. In Revelation 19:10, it says, "And I, John, fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, See thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant, and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Hamashiach, Yahushai. Worship the Most High, for the testimony of Yahushai is the spirit of prophecy."
You got it.
And where Yahushua was only given to Jacob, right? Because it says the word was sent unto Jacob. So only the seed, bloodline of Jacob could have the testimony of Yahushua, which is prophecy. So truly, we the men of the Lord, will only have the true knowledge of what will happen and what's going on. The vision, going back to the vision.
That's right. 100% right. That's spot on. You got it, Mar.
God. This is Sirach chapter 24, verse 27. He maketh the doctrine of knowledge appear as the light.
Just heavy, man. You know what I'm saying? Just some said like that, the doctrine of knowledge, man. You know, we literally in on the know. We know this place is going down with missiles. That's so far off to people. You know what I'm saying? In reality, it is so far off. You know what I'm saying? That shit is hella far off, but yet we bringing it out, man. And it's gonna happen. You see? Just as quick as the Lord allowed everything to not kick off today, because it easily could have. Because I was thinking about that, I'm like, shit, the Lord could have everything happen tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Just because I said that. But I know, according to the Lord's word, this is true word, ain't nothing happening, ain't nothing going nowhere until all this happened. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing happened, man. That's powerful. So just something as simple as that, he gonna affirm us standing in this place gonna get nuked. You know what I'm saying? We just gotta keep waiting on it. And that's what the brother got in that Habakkuk. You see what I'm saying? You can finish. Matter of fact, go ahead, bro. We can drop that.
God.
So we declaring the end. You can bring that back out till he get it, brother.
Con.
Okay. Go ahead. You still got it.
This is Isaiah chapter 46 and verse 10, declaring the end from the beginning, and from ancient times the things that are not yet done, saying, My counsel shall stand.
Whose counsel?
My counsel shall stand.
Now, when you go into that word counsel, it's the instruction, man. And this is the counsel right here. This is the wise counsel, man. Because we bringing forth the instructions of the Lord, man. Who's instructed to do this, man? To edify one another daily, man. You see what I'm saying? To lift up your voice like a trumpet, cry aloud. You go into that word cry, I mean read. You see what I'm saying? Dude was talking about yesterday. Well, you think you're speaking the words of the Lord? Yeah, I'm reading them. We reading them. You know what I'm saying? Because even if he could have just been talking about in the sense of, I don't even want to keep talking about the nigga. You got something? Oh, he had that. That's the spirit. You finished that, bro?
There's a little bit on it. It say, My counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Go ahead.
This is Habakkuk 2 verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry.
So we in the know on that, man. We know what's getting ready to happen, man. And we know that's at a appointed time. So that's what allows us to be patient. The scripture say, and your patience possess your souls, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, learn who you are, learn your strengths, your weaknesses. You know, develop. Develop, you know, and you know, stuff like that, man. All right. Now, real quick, or if you can get Psalms 23. This is to back up what you said about the, you know, the whole, you know, on that night, that Revelation 19:10. Because really, only the Israelite men, the Israelites will be in on the note, ultimately, you know. And the only people that will be bringing it out, like, before everybody else is in on the note, is the Israelite men. All right? What you got, bro? Just to back it up.
Psalms 22 and 23. Ye that fear Yahweh, praise him. All ye the seed of Jacob.
The who?
The seed of Jacob.
No, just the believers.
All ye the seed of Jacob.
See?
Glorify him
Yep.
and fear him. All ye the seed of Israel.
See? So it's a bloodline thing. They get mad because it's about races, but it is. Seeds create races, man. And this, look, this one seed. You see what I'm saying? It ain't seeds. Seed. You know what I'm saying? So the only people the Lord, this is being appointed to, you know, it's being stressed to is the Israelites. Why? Because they're the only ones that was, you know, put in on the know when Yahushua came. And he said it himself. That so-called Jesus came to the Israelites and he, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, so what? You don't even got an argument for it. You just, you know, hate it. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into this. So pretty much, man, you had something more before we get going?
I just had to have a group.
Okay, you had something?
So you had called Psalms 90. I didn't know what you wanted.
Yeah, Psalms 99. Let's start with that. Yep. Let's start with that.
This is Psalms chapter 90 and verse 9. It says, "For all our days are passed away in thy wrath. We spend our years as a tale that is told."
See? And that's pretty much what we're here to do. We here to tell you people you living out a movie. And with a movie, it comes from script. You looking at it, man. You hearing it. This is the script. We breaking it down plot by plot, scene by scene, man. It's all been imagined already. You see what I'm saying? The Lord already, you know, laid this thing out, man. It's done already. And look, the reason why Yahushua got so much joy in it is because he knows it's going to happen at the end. You know, he read the script. He knows the script. He is the script. You know? Go ahead one more time on that, bro.
Come. Psalms chapter
Job 7 and 1. Go ahead.
Psalms chapter 90 and verse 9. "For all our days are passed away in thy wrath. We spend our years as a tale that is told."
Yeah, we spend our years as a tale that is told, man. You know? And that's including you people. Because we amongst you. So real quick, somebody get Tobit 13. 13 and 2. And go ahead and bring that Job out.
Chapter 9.
Yep.
It's Job chapter 7, verse 9.
No, 1.
Salah, verse 1. It says, "Is there not an appointed time to man upon earth?"
See, everything's appointed. That's showing you that this is really a movie. This is really a script. You can't play a role that wasn't given to you. You see what I'm saying? That's crazy. You can't go beat, like, if you wasn't written in the script to be a football player, you're not going to be a football player. You know what I'm saying? If you weren't written in the script to be, you know, a drug dealer, you're not going to be a drug dealer. If you weren't written in the script to be a man of the Lord, you're not going to be a man of the Lord, man. If you weren't written in the script to endure to the end, you're not going to endure, man. If you weren't written in the script to be a sellout, you're not going to be a sellout. You know? You only can do what is appointed. That's crazy. Just off of just this. Go ahead, bro. One more time.
This is Job chapter 7, verse 1. It says, "Is there not an appointed time to man upon earth?"
See? And this nigga probably thinking, you can't tell me what I'm going to do tomorrow because I'm going to do what I want to do. And that's what he was saying. He's like, quit telling me what I'm going to do. I'm going to... See?
Exactly. Conflicted.
Because we showing you the puppet strings. You know what I'm saying? That nigga got mad, bro.
Got the scripture to go with that.
Go ahead.
It's Isaiah chapter 34, verse 16. It says, "Seek ye out of the book of the Lord Yahweh and read."
That's right.
It says, "No one of these things shall fail."
You got it.
So, this book, like going on with it being pretty much a movie, this book already written, and none of these things written are gonna fail. So as long as we stick, to our guns, we gonna be straight.
And then too, I'm gonna add to that if I can. Only thing that's gonna happen in the movie is what the script. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing. The only thing cracking is these scriptures, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you turn your news on and see. You're like, damn. You're like, wisdom of Solomon. What thing? You know what I'm saying? That nigga got mad because he was saying we showing him the puppet strings. You quit telling me what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna do that. Quit saying what I'm gonna do. He was stressing that, man. You is gonna do that, man. That's exactly what you. Matter of fact, because we was bringing that out yesterday. That Job 33, what was that 16? You ain't want to listen. Go ahead.
Jump back through 16.
Mm-hmm. Was that it, bro? The vision.
Yeah, it started 15.
Yeah. It started at 15?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, start at 15. Smart.
I don't see vision.
It's 15 and 16.
Yeah. You can start there, bro. That's it.
It says Job 33, verse 15.
Matter of fact, start at 14.
Job 33, verse 14. Now he hath not directed his words against me, neither will I answer him with your speeches.
Where you at? 33 and 14?
Job 33, 14.
Yeah. Read that one time.
Now he hath not directed his words against me. Job.
Oh, you at 32. Right here. Yeah, you good. Go ahead, bro.
It's Job 33, verse 14.
Yeah.
For the Most High speaketh once, yet twice, yet man perceiveth not.
See? You don't know you walking down the street like this. When we trying to show you, you know what I'm saying? You like, he bugging out, you know what I'm saying? And then we even understand that. We like, Lord, you got him bugging out. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
In a dream and a vision of the night, when deep sleep falleth upon men.
See, in the vision again. See what the Lord has imagined. The Lord, He sent you an imagination. That's all the dream is. Cause you dreaming shit you ain't even thought of. You wake up, tell ones about it. The Lord put an imagination in your mind, man. Something He imagined. He just crafted together. That ain't even nothing. Give you a dream that changed your whole life, man. Your whole outlook on reality, man. Go ahead.
When deep sleep falleth upon men, and slumbering is upon the bed.
That's when He get you. Go ahead.
Then He opened the ears of men and sealed their instruction.
Yeah, what?
Their instruction.
See? This is the counsel, man. See that? And we telling you this, man. Go ahead.
That He may withdraw man from his purpose.
From whose purpose?
From his purpose.
That's right.
And hide pride from man.
See? You gonna do what the Lord tell you to do tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? That's what's gonna happen. There's so many things that could be said that you're gonna do tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? You might die in your sleep if the Lord take you. You know what I'm saying? Key word is what? Might. You know what I'm saying? But all those things is what you could be told to happen, man. That's what's gonna happen to you, man. If he ain't took that dude. Alright? So that's pretty much it on that. Alright, so let's go ahead and go to does somebody have something?
Tobit.
Yep, bring that up.
Come on. Tobit 13 and 2.
Yep.
For he doth scourge and hath mercy. He leadeth down to hell and bringeth up again. Neither is there any that can avoid his hand.
See? Because if you hooked on the strings, obviously somebody hooked the doll up. You know what I'm saying? Now who's Geppetto? You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody avoid the Lord's hand, man. real quick, because the point in the next verse, I believe. But that's good. That's by the Spirit. Get what's that? Read that one more time, bro. I just lost it.
Come. Tobit 13:2. For he doth scourge, and hath mercy. He leadeth down to hell, and bringeth up again. Neither is there any that can avoid his hand.
See, it's a scary thing to fall in his hand, but this telling you, you already in his hand. You see, you can't avoid his hand because you in it, man. Give me real quick a word. If you can jump to hold that, we're gonna come right back to that. Job 12 and jump to where it say, in his hand is the soul of every living thing, man. You know? You got that?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 7, verse 16. For in his hands,
Hold on, read that one more time.
this is Job chapter 7, verse 16. For in his hands
See?
are both we and our words.
See, we already in his hand. So the scripture be like, it's a scary thing to fall in the Lord's hand. You already in his hand, man. You already in his hand. So that's really on a different level. There's more to it. You already in, you a puppet. That's basically what you know, all this is a puppet show, man. The instruction, what? Those missiles is going to be instructed to hit these places, man. Because we're going to go ahead and get into it after this. You got it, brother.
Come.
Mhm.
Job 12:10.
Yep.
In whose hand is the soul of every living thing,
Mm-hmm.
and the breath of all mankind.
See? You are, it's a wrap already. Now it's showtime. We can go ahead and get to this article, and then we're going to go to the scriptures. Shot. Everybody on screens. Everybody. Including us. Yeah, we could probably kick it off with this. This the one this the main one. I think it's a lot on this one. Yeah, let's see. Alright, so if anybody's seen the watch, I forget which, I think it was like 42 or 43, one of those. But the last watch, pretty much it got cut in half because I didn't know that the thing stopped recording or whatever. So I was just talking the whole time, I didn't even know it. But anyway, nonetheless, we're gonna go back and to pick up on what we what was missed. So when you go into this article, it go into they've seen the damn build up of the whole thing because it's bigger than Biden just bombing what's it called. It's a backstory to it. You know what I'm saying? And then it's building towards something. That's what just go on and say, man. I'm talking about they show Qasem Soleimani and everything in here. It say, we're just gonna read a little bit of this. Biden bombs Syria border crossing and kills 22 Iran. See how they did that? Backed militia fighters in retaliation to rocket attacks that injured American troops and killed a contractor in Iraq. So you feel like you can kill 22 people for one. See how Esau played? Now say, U.S. said Thursday it carried out an airstrike in Syria against a structure belonging to what it said were Iran-backed militia. It says 2 officials said. So they really, you already outnumbered if you got sense. You going against Syria, that's a whole nother brother. And you going against Iran. Iran is, if you can grab that thing right there, brother, it's right there in that window. Robert Shah. The water. Now, everybody because I don't know if this, I never went back and really watched it. Everybody in the Bible got a judgment. So the most powerful thing you can know is who everybody is. Because when you see something kick off in the news, you can go straight to it in the scriptures. So Syria, Iran, they go back to somebody in the Bible. The Iranians go back to Elam. The old name for Iranians were Persians. Persians come from Elam. So Elam is written in the scriptures. Real quick, we're just gonna pull some stuff up. It ain't too much though. Alright? But Elam is was said to pretty much just catch hell. Go figure. You know what I'm saying? And there's something real key that was said about them too. So that's Elam, one of the brothers of Shem. One of the sons of Shem. Now you got Syria. Syria goes back to Aram. Aram being meaning exalted mountains. You see what I'm saying? I think that might have been mentioned in the lesson, so I ain't gonna in the little watch, so I ain't gonna speak on everything. But pretty much, mountains fit the criteria. What is said to happen to mountains, according to the Lord's judgments? That's about to go forth.
In terms of values.
Yeah, see? Go figure that's what Aram means. You see what I'm saying? So, this book real, man. Now we're going to keep going. So it say,
You want me to read it out? It's pretty small.
yeah. Just get the points.
Kind of.
Yeah, whatever you think the point. Because really everything towards the bottom.
It says the airstrike in Al Bukamal reportedly killed 2 Iran-backed fighters Thursday. It says U.S. dropped 7 JDAMs on crossing used by militia groups to move weapons. Attack was an apparent response to rocket attacks against U.S. targets in Iraq. Strike could be the first retaliatory move by the U.S. following last week's attacks.
So they retaliate, man. But you going against 2 nations. Those literally 2 nations of people. That's Aram, which is one brother, which is one son of Shem, and that's Elam, which is another son of Shem. And you are Esau, which is a grandson of Shem. You know?
It says
This little nigga, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy, bro. Go ahead.
It says it was also the first military action undertaken by the Biden administration.
In 1 month, in his first month being in, he the best thing that could have happened. Lord willing, he ended, man. He got 4 years. The way it's looking, I don't know if he gonna make it all. You know,
I already said this first, but
this nigga blazing. He a trailblazer. He blazing. No. Alright, let's see. Yep, see? Now this is according to Esau's own look, reporters. That's by the Spirit. The reporters, they the oracles for the elites. What the elites got planned. And what do the elites have been said to be being caught doing? Fleeing the bunkers. See? But yet the news bringing out, you know what I'm saying? The sense and all that, basically. So how close are we, man? It's a that you got it, brother. That you can start the airstrike. Yeah.
The airstrike was the first military action undertaken by the Biden administration after repeated tensions between Iran and the Trump White House over the previous 4 years, which reached a peak following Qasem Soleimani's killing in early 2020.
See that? See, they even know. They know this is not, you know what I'm saying? They like, nah, we got to keep the context of what's going on. So if you keep in that context whole time, you see what I'm saying? It's a build-up. It's like a climax, a movie. They reporting this. We ain't the only one, man. Look how we putting two and two together. We like, man, it's finna crack, man. You know they killed Soleimani. They saying the same thing. If that wasn't relevant, why they connecting that with this like it mattered? I thought y'all just do what y'all want to do. They know it's some, you know what I'm saying? People won't pay back, man. This niggas Jason, you know what I'm saying? Chicago still down off over niggas that, you know, died like 09. You know what I'm saying? That shit getting families taken out, man. Houses shot up. Niggas that died. You know what I'm saying? You don't lose context, man. That's why we be trying to tell these people with the scriptures. You can't just come, you know what I'm saying, and throw away the Old Testament. The whole point of how you get a New Testament. That don't make no damn sense. And they know that. So this is proving that too. You got it, brother. I think we can read the rest of this and we're going to just jump down to the pictures.
It says, while the strike could be the first retaliatory move by the United States following last week's attacks, it appeared to be limited in scope, potentially lowering the risk of escalation.
See, that ain't reality. That ain't when does stuff happen like that, man? Matter of fact, somebody get the scripture. There are many devices in man's heart. You know. Let me see. But the end are the ways of death. In Proverbs.
Proverbs 19 and 21.
Yep, that's all I'm gonna say. Go ahead.
This is Proverbs chapter 19 and verse 21. There are many devices in a man's heart. Nevertheless, the counsel of the Lord, that shall stand.
No, that ain't it. That's the other one. The one, but the end are the ways of death. Lucky. $14 and 12. Or 16 and 25. That's another one. Yep.
This is Proverbs chapter 14 and verse 12. It says, there is a way which seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death.
How you gonna say what's gonna lower the risk of this escalation? You just killed the whole. Let's jump down to the point. Let's just jump over all this, bro. You just jump down to the point, man. You know, let's get to it. See, now this is what I was talking about, because we're gonna go into the we're gonna come back to this picture. Remember I was talking about the start thing? See that? That's what Ezra was seeing.
Wow.
You could jump down. But that's a bomb. Alright? But anyway, and that's what, you know, you keep going. We're just gonna get to the point, man. Keep it short tonight. You know? That's why I ain't sweat going back doing that. I'm like, man, a little bit that was said is enough. These people not gonna, you know, this is for scholars, people that want, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's more. Let's get straight to the, they got a picture on here. See, look, see that? Let's read this.
Escalating tensions between the U.S. and Iran. May 2018, Trump withdrawing from the Iran nuclear deal, which was drawn up in 2015 under President Obama.
See, they got history building here, man.
August 2018, the Trump administration imposes first round of sanctions, prohibit trade with a number of business sectors. November 2018, the Trump administration imposes a second round of sanctions which target oil and banking industries. The sanctions have a crippling effect on the Iranian economy.
See, now real quick, let me get this real quick. This is since we going into Elon. This is Jeremiah 49 and 37. For I will cause Elon to be dismayed before their enemies, and before them that seek their life. And I will bring evil upon them, even my fierce anger, saith the Lord Yahweh. And I will send a sword after them till I have consumed them. Because really, Elon is catching his hell already for what they, we know he's in captivity to him. So that's why it makes sense for everybody to get mercy in the kingdom except Esau. He the only one that ain't caught no hell for nothing he did in the past time. Remember, he sacked Jerusalem already. He gonna do it again? That nigga ain't getting no mercy in the kingdom. So Iran, it's that bully that's just beating the shit out of a person. You know what I'm saying? That's Esau to Iran. They can't do nothing with America, man. So it makes sense why you can see these people forming. You know what I'm saying? And getting Iran is written to get the shit beat out of them. That's Elon. Why? Because they had the Israelites in captivity when there was the Persians. You know? Let me finish this. It says, and I will bring evil upon them. Those are bad times. See? Even my fierce anger, saith the Lord. And I will send the sword after them till I have consumed them. And that's them bombs. You see? You got it, brother. Matter of fact, let's get that next one. Matter of fact, yeah, you can just jump down to the brothers want to come back and look at this. You know, that's now this is a picture right here showing you America. Somebody get Micah 2:1. America got garrison set up. We're gonna have to read this part right here. Jump up. I think it might be above it. It say basically what that is. No, it ain't it.
Micah 2:1.
Yeah, you can just read the little caption underneath the pictures with them holding the swords.
Con.
You got it, bro.
This is Micah 2 verse 1. It says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand. And they covet fields, and they take them by violence.
See?
And houses, and take them away.
See?
So they oppress a man in his house, even a man and his heritage.
Whose heritage?
His heritage.
Go ahead, War.
Con. So these pictures right here, this is a caption on the pictures. It says, under siege, U.S. soldiers keep watch on the U.S. embassy in Baghdad.
No, in America.
In Baghdad.
Shit crazy.
From an observation post in December 2019.
They ain't, you know what I'm saying? And Jake think they ain't gonna pull up in our neighborhoods. These niggas done went, you know what I'm saying? And they successfully doing this. They like, you better not say nothing.
And the whole embassy.
Esau got them swords on Elam, like the Lord said, man. You know? Matter of fact, somebody get that, Psalm 17 and 13. Because you know Esau the sword. He is the damn sword.
Okay.
He got so cold with his blessing, he became the sword. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Psalm chapter 17 and verse 13. Arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down.
Yeah, because that's pretty much what's being set up. Because you ain't gonna just keep bullying and holding people like this. You know what I'm saying? So the Lord said the number one man up that, and he hates, by the way, to be cast down. Because he lifted up all the way. He probably over there patrolling in the air. You know what I'm saying?
All that.
And they own air. Go ahead, brother.
Come. It says, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword.
Now, who's the wicked? Esau, man. You see? So Esau is the Lord's sword. So he said he's going to send that sword upon Iran. You know? Elam. That we seen this shit, man. Iran can't catch a break. They still ain't did nothing, man. They took Qassem out. They ain't do nothing. And they was hurt about that shit. We gonna watch the video. They definitely plotting, man.
100%.
It is waiting.
We gonna pass over all this. See, now they got all the type of, they got a timeline of shit, you know, that has been going on with them. Look at all that. 2 fields of it says, let me read this one. It say Iran is blamed for an attack on 2 Saudi oil fields, responsible for 5% of global oil supply. So this is real power stuff going on, man. It's a power struggle. Now that's the point we want at the bottom. Yep. See that? They threw all this in here. They helping us build the, you know what I'm saying? A case that this shit finna kick off. You got it, brother.
You want the caption?
Yeah.
It says Iranian Revolutionary Guards Corps, IRGC, Lieutenant General and Commander of the
Somebody get the word commander.
Quds Force, Qasem Soleimani, was slaughtered in a U.S. Reaper drone strike
Reaper.
in January 2020.
See? And they ain't did nothing. What that first line say, bro? We gonna end on this.
Iranian Revolutionary Guards Corps.
Nope, not that one. Right after the caption.
That's a lot.
You good.
Iran vows revenge for the killing and rocket strikes are launched by pro-Iranian factions against U.S. bases in Iraq.
See? Give me Ecclesiastes 5 real quick. We're gonna get that real quick. Just to hit a point. Because it say that they said they vowed. You know what I'm saying? And what does the Lord say about vows? You know? Go ahead, bro. 5 and start at verse 4.
God. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 5, verse 4. It says, when thou vowest a vow unto the Most High, defer not to pay it.
See? So you gotta pay that, you know what I'm saying? The Lord, like, you gotta pay vows.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And we know the Lord, and really the Lord gonna use Iran. So that means Iran gotta get revenge on Americans. See that? Go ahead.
It says, defer not to pay it, for he hath no pleasure in fools.
See?
Pay that which thou hast vowed.
Woo! Pay that which thou hast vowed, man. What's going on, man? They just chilling. Now let's get this real quick. This spiritual. This is Jeremiah 49 and 35. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts. Behold, I will break the bow of Elam. You see? They ain't shot nothing back yet, man. Thus saith the Lord, I will break. Behold, I will, Slaki, thus saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts. Behold, I will break the bow of Elam, the chief of their might. Go ahead, bro. Bring that commander up.
Come. This is commander.
Mm-hmm.
It says, a person in authority, especially over a body of troops or a military operation.
Now give me the synonyms.
It says a leader, a head, a boss, a chief.
A what?
A chief.
This is Jeremiah 49 and 35. It says, thus saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, behold, I will break the bow of Elam, the chief of their might. And we know the Lord's scriptures is manifold, man. Could you read that caption one more time, brother? I mean, you can't make this up.
It's Iranian Revolutionary Guards Corps, Lieutenant General and Commander of the Quds Force, Hassan Soleimani, was slaughtered in a U.S. Reaper drone strike in January 2020.
And what's the synonym for commander again, brother?
Chief.
See? That's it, man. He said he's going to break their chief. That's Elon right there. He been putting hell on these people. Why is it so significant if it didn't mean nothing? And then it happened right when all hell breaking loose in Lord's movie. This happened before the George Floyd riots, man. Maybe it's a coincidence. You see what I'm saying? Hell no, man. That's spiritual. So that's it. It's a video on this too. We can hit the video. Because these people, they definitely feel some type of way about this shit, man. You know, this is what they was playing last year. Brothers remember this. But yeah, thousands of Iranians flood streets to mourn after Soleimani dies, man. They ain't did nothing yet. Yet. Ain't that what the Lord said? Throw it, Terry.
Wait for it.
Yeah, they heard God unplug that remote. Come out there. Yeah, man. I was just talking. I didn't even know the shit went in. I was bringing all this up. I said, oh, till next time, shalom. You know what I'm saying? That shit didn't even come up.
The spirit be so heavy in it.
Man, I wasn't even mad though.
Man.
They kill you Howard shots, huh? America, man, this place fuck, bro. See, this where we from. You just tell. Okay, everybody look.
He crying.
Yeah, he hurt. They was crying, man. They was fucking hurt. That's it.
Con.
Somebody get Nahum 3:19. Alright, that's it. We can get that article on my phone.
So
We're gonna come back to that picture. If you can say
So
something.
the U.S. killed him,
Yep.
but they still in their area doing stuff
Yep.
afterwards.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I'm glad you said that. Let me get this real quick. I'm glad you said that.
I got the name.
Kill they head dude, and you still in the area patrolling.
Talking shit. They said ain't no. They said it ain't gonna. These niggas so proud. They said it ain't gonna be no, what they say, escalation.
Con.
Matter of fact, get that real quick. Proverbs 16:18. You get it before I get what I'm getting. Bring it up.
Because they believe that by doing so, they put fear in them to not want to retaliate. Because they got the fear of, they got the sorrow and fear. So they ain't got the, the strength, anything, they just got the fear in them.
They said we put the fear of God in him. That's how you sort of think, man. Niggas think he said I'm God.
They said
That nigga said he God.
they sent the Reaper.
That's how you know he that sword.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga naming these people naming missiles Satan. Yeah, we can leave this alone for now, bro.
God, this is Proverbs chapter 16, verse 18.
Mm-hmm.
Pride goeth before destruction.
Yeah, so only like the brother bringing out, only some simps gonna really think that ain't no payback. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, I mean, so like some proud people.
Super proud ones.
That's some proud ass shit for you to think ain't nothing gonna happen because cause God bless America. Just cause you say that or something. God bless America. Well, at least I know I'm free. They just so proud, man. This fucking place on its way out, man. I got some. This is Exodus 21 and 24. It says eye for eye, tooth for tooth, hand for hand, foot for foot. You see what I'm saying? Did Yahweh Shah say that's done away with? No, it'll tell you in Matthew the 5th chapter, man. Matter of fact, let me grab that real quick. This is Matthew 5 and 17. Think not I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall not in no wise pass from the law, till all be fulfilled. Has all been fulfilled? No. So it's still eye for eye, tooth for tooth, man. You see what I'm saying? That would be righteous. So y'all gotta get y'all payback, man. You know? It's beautiful. Go ahead, bro. So the Lord is putting these, let's go ahead and get into it now. You still holding that second Exodus 15?
Okay.
All right. Somebody hold Ezekiel 36. Somebody hold Jeremiah, the 50th chapter. Jump to the 37th verse. And we're going to go into it. And then that'll be it. Go ahead. Start with that one you just had. Did you just have something?
I got the Nahum.
Yeah, start bring that up.
It's Nahum chapter 3, verse 19. It says, there is no healing of thy bruise. Thy wound is grievous. All that hear the bruit of thee shall clap the hands over thee.
See? So you pretty much done, pretty much done got into a tussle. You get a scratch. It's like one of those freak accidents that cause you to bleed out. You see what I'm saying? Just by you doing this, man. So this is a wound. You basically done opened a wound that cannot be healed now. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, Lord, rest his soul, but just the example of King Von's situation. He popped it off, was cracking, had it cracking and everything, winning and everything. And he got hit, you see what I'm saying, in the midst of it. Slumped over, he bleeds out, done. He had a grievous wound. But it happened because he was proud. You know what I'm saying? Proud went before destruction. And y'all definitely done, opened a can of worms, a can of whoop ass, in a deep wound, man, that can't be healed now. Go figure, if you wouldn't have just went in his face, King Von, he'd still be alive. You gonna go punch somebody in their face. You know what I'm saying?
With a haughty spirit before it fall.
Yeah. Very haughty, man. Go ahead, brother. Not quite out. Salaki. You take some time.
Come.
Because there's a point in here. Come on.
Nahum chapter 3, verse 19.
Mm-hmm.
There is no healing of thy bruise.
Mm-hmm.
Thy wound is grievous.
Yeah. Like, damn, I shouldn't have did that. Damn. You know what I'm saying? They like, you wounded in the mind too, because they put articles out on basically y'all, they paranoid now. You know what I'm saying? Y'all trying to put out, they're trying to speak positive affirmations, talking about some no escalation is gonna. Y'all got a timeline of shit y'all done did to these people. And why y'all over there doing it? As we speak, they got embassies set up over there. Embassy is pretty much when you put a station in someone's country that you have affairs with. And in that embassy is representatives of the U.S., that acts on behalf of their government. You see, so if they say they want to do something, they'll go to the embassy and somebody from the embassy say, on behalf of the U.S., we're going to do this. We're not going to do this. Y'all can't do this. You see what I'm saying? And that keeps shit rolling. It's like China got embassies over here. But what did Trump do? He said they got to close this shit. You see what I'm saying? They just too proud. Here it is, we get everything for China. You gonna tell them they can't have an embassy over here. Because they spying on y'all who can get the vaccination first. Because you want to be the biggest devil. You that proud. You're going to lose all your resources that come from China because you mad because they going to come up with a vaccination faster than you. You just bound to be destroyed, man. You literally destroying yourself. One more time, brother.
Come. Nahum chapter 3, verse 19, it says, there is no healing of thy bruise. Mm-hmm. Thy wound is grievous. Mm-hmm. All that hear the bruit of thee shall clap their hands over thee.
Yeah. And what is brute? Can somebody get the word brute? See, all they that what?
All that hear the bruit.
No, just some.
All that hear the bruit of thee.
Of who?
Of thee shall clap the hands over thee.
So ultimately, people are going to be happy when Esau gone. They tell you that in Isaiah the 40th chapter. They're going to be like, is this he who, you know what I'm saying, who shook up the earth? Why? Because these people are brute beasts, man. Who got the word, brother? Brothers, go ahead.
This is a brute. It's our logos. It's destitute, a destitute of reason, contrary to reason,
See?
absurd.
They don't reason. They're just brute. These basically they're irrational people.
Okay.
That's basically how you trying to sit here and logic. You know what I'm saying? Logic you got. You like, wait, they still over there? They bombed them last year and they still over there? Yeah, because you're not brute. You see what I'm saying? You're not contrary to reasoning. Like that don't make sense. You be like, let's reason, officer, and he just take your life because they're brute. Everybody that hear of someone like that go clap their hands when they go down, man. Like, yeah, they finally got that devil. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said there's so much, man. This is I got something real quick. This is Isaiah 14 and 4. It says that thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon and say, how hath the oppressor ceased? The golden city ceased. The Lord Yahweh hath broken the staff of the wicked and the scepters of the rulers. He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke, and we know it's the same nigga that's being talked about. Because who said to come down with what? Having what? Great wrath, man. The same person called the devil, Satan, you know what I'm saying? And go figure, brute. They don't have any reason. It says, thou, the Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked, and the scepters of the rulers. He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke. He that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted and none hindered. It's like that judge was watching. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ain't nigga, he brute. He was brute as hell. He ain't have no reasoning.
He said, I throw a rock at you.
He said, I'm not fucking kidding. That shit crazy. That shit is, hey man, it's a, the whole earth is at rest and it's quiet. See? They break forth into singing. Now how? Basically, once this place get destroyed with nuclear missiles, everybody gonna be like, good riddance, man. You know?
I got a scripture to back it up.
Go ahead, brother.
God, it's Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
I got a few more on brute.
Go ahead.
Brute, it goes into bestial, in common with beast.
See, now you should understand now what it's talking about a little bit better in Revelation. You see what I'm saying? Come on.
A brutal person, a savage in heart of manners, a low-bred, unfeeling man, senseless.
See, he has no, the nigga can't have enough, man. You know what I'm saying? Real quick, somebody hold Ezekiel, I think that's 35.
36.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about?
You said it, but
I went to Ezekiel 36. I don't remember the verses.
Oh yeah, I ain't said it. We're gonna start at 1.
36.
Yeah. Ezekiel, this is another one. Ezekiel 35:8. Prepare since thou hast not hated blood. The Lord's gonna prepare you unto blood. So he's setting this place up. 35:6.
Come on.
Yep. You can actually start at start at 2, man. Yep.
This is Ezekiel chapter 35 and verse 2.
Make sure you go back to whatever you had, just in case.
Come on.
Alright? You got it, brother.
Ezekiel chapter 35 and verse 2. It says, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir.
See, look at the mount. It's a criteria, It's something you qualify for when you depending on your status. If you a mountain, you coming down, man. Go ahead.
Come on.
And that's why the best thing that can happen to these niggas is being a valley of dry bones. You know what I'm saying? Because you qualify to be a mountain now. Come on.
It says, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it.
Against who?
Against it.
No, against who?
Mount Seir.
See? You got Mount Aram, and you got Mount Seir. That's why all these nations coming down. Aram means mountains. Elevated. High one. You know what I'm saying? That's Assyria. That's why that happened in Syria. Go ahead. Now we on Mount Seir. See, but look, he got, ironically, he will have those two engaging. You see? Come on.
It says, and say unto it, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee.
Whole time. See? Come on.
And I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate.
See? Yeah, you just bombed the crossing border in Syria, but America gonna be most desolate. This ain't gonna be inhabited left here no more. You ain't gonna be able to live in America no more. There's gonna be so much radiation over here, man. You see what I'm saying? That's gonna make the other side of the world that much more beautiful, of the planet. And then look, these people gonna be stuck here down here with it, because the Lord said we got many mansions, man. You see what I'm saying? But that's a whole other thing, man. Go ahead.
It says, verse 4,
The Lord's gonna make this place most desolate. Go ahead.
Ezekiel 35 verse 4 says, I will lay thy cities waste.
Yep. That's talked about in what was that? We brought that out. We was going into Mount Zion. Pretty much the Lord said He gonna destroy the mountains. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And thou shalt be desolate. Salak. And thou shalt be desolate. And thou shalt know that I am the Lord Yahweh.
Yep. Because you're gonna go through such a catastrophic event, change of events. You're gonna go through such a catastrophic change of events. Like the whole course is just gonna change. They really think this new world order shit gonna work. It ain't gonna work, bro. But they kind of got a thought that it ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? Because they wouldn't be trying to flee and go to the Mars if they thought they had it off under control down here on Earth. You know? They want everybody to believe they got it under control. That's why they keep putting out they went to the moon. They just landed on Mars. They got pictures of Mars. Nobody believe you, devil. And that shit don't scare us. Come on.
Come.
They ain't gonna scare the elect, man. The hopefully elect, the men of the Lord. Go ahead.
Verse 5, it says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel.
Because we still a part. It's still about us at the end of the day. Come on.
By the force of the sword.
See? There it is. Come on.
In the time of their calamity.
Which he had so many ways of bringing forth that sword. In the time of what?
In the time of their calamity.
See, you've been fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? Elam, Jake, you know what I'm saying? I mean, Elam, I mean, you know, everybody, Aram, everybody. That's why I said the whole earth is at peace. They break forth into singing, man. This nigga gotta go. And this is his headquarters, America. Russia's singing about destroying America. That's the ultimate form of Satan being divided against Satan. Which that's what the 36th chapter of Ezekiel gonna go into. We're gonna go into that next. Come on.
It says, in the time of their iniquity,
in the time that their iniquity.
so like in the time that their iniquity had an end.
See, we at the end. Our iniquity, you know, we're not supposed to be being afflicted anymore, goddamn more, man. You see what I'm saying? Now, obviously, the Lord got to bring the hour of temptation. Niggas got to get rounded up. They got to get their heads bust. But we talking about the ultimate form of, like, the beginning. Like, imagine if he put us back in slavery. You know what I'm saying? Like, shackle slavery. America being took again. Those was like, that's when Esau was really off his rocker. You know what I'm saying? This nigga was putting measles and chicken pox, wherever the hell, you know what I'm saying? In our tents and stuff like that, man. He brought us over here on ships, you know, ass naked. Throwing niggas off, you know what I'm saying? Throwing Jake off boats because they died on the boat, man. So that's how we know we at the end. Because we able to be civilized now. And we can go out, stand and hit the corners and all that. You know what I'm saying? But we still in slavery. Don't get it twisted. But we at the end. See? Go ahead, bro.
Verse 6, it says, Ezekiel 35:6, it says, therefore, as I live, saith the Lord Yahweh, I will prepare thee unto blood.
See? He set you up. This is the setup, man. It's a damn setup whole time, man. Like the part on Scarface when Chi-Chi and my man, I think Angel or Chi-Chi, I think his name was, Tony Friend. It was a setup when they went into that damn house, man. Shorty was laying on the bed with the, you know what I'm saying? Here it is. Him and dude had a whole talk. You know what I'm saying? But they both was plotting on each other. Like, whole time, go figure. China doing business with America, and America doing business with China, but America want to get rid of China, and China want to get rid of America. That's basically the equivalent of that movie, that scene in the movie of Scarface. Because they, you know, was talking with each other on the phone like, yo, we gonna do this transaction. But they had already had why would they have that shorty set up with she had a big joint, you know what I'm saying? And then I think they was going in to rob them or something like that whole time. Cause that's why they pulled out on them.
That's why he stayed in the car, yeah.
Yeah, that's why they pulled out on them. You know what I'm saying? It's a setup, man. That's basically this. Lord got y'all just interacting, and you got setting up garrisons. They probably waving at kids over there. You know what I'm saying? I was just here to just do business. You know, we gotta, you know, we know what's best for everybody. Just trust us. Why they putting people to death? And then you probably got the docile people that's like, okay. The whole time they want you dead. The whole time the enemy wants you dead. They clearly want you dead. They standing in your cities with, you know what I'm saying, straight swords drawn, man. How can you think, you know what I'm saying, there's an agreement there, man? It's not. It's a delusion. And it's all about Yahweh Basham Yahushua setting up you to be prepared for blood, man. You in everybody's stuff. You covered in everybody's fields. How you get mad that they, what they say, Syria was in on the collapse of the global oil that the one place had. You see what I'm saying? What the fuck they got to do with you? Then they want to put the word global, like it's affecting everybody.
Everybody's. Yeah.
So who are you? So why we ain't going to get on that? You know what I'm saying? You want to just, you know what I'm saying?
And if you think about it, that's where the oil is.
Exactly.
We ain't got no oil over here.
You got it, brother.
No, I'm just saying. Go ahead.
No, you got it.
No, that's it. Go ahead, bro.
Ezekiel chapter 35 verse 6 says, therefore, as I live, saith the Lord.
And the Lord, he's surely living, man. This is definitely a living power, man. It's a man sitting up there on the throne, man. That you can't even, it's bigger than what I just said. With a man next to him that's of, you know, the people being oppressed, you know what I'm saying? Lineage. That's written to come back. He said, surely as I live. He want that to be known, man. He said, surely as I live, man. You wouldn't even think this. You just think that's the sky. That's a curtain, man. You know what I'm saying? You look outside, that's a fucking curtain. That's all it is. That's a damn curtain. You know, the Lord live in the woods, so that the deep part of the woods you can't get to. That's why Esau traveled out of space, but there ain't no end to outer space. You know what I'm saying? So you can't get to the Lord's, because you know the Lord is above the last, you know, sky, which is the second sky. Well, you know, as far as the one you could reach, that'll be the last sky for us, the second sky. But ultimately, it's 3 skies, 3 heavens. I was finna say, what the hell? But yeah, man. So he said, surely as I live. He's somewhere in his mansion just, you know what I'm saying? He on such a level, you can't go to where he lived until you take, you know, bro, you gotta take your shoes off when you come here, when you come in. You know what I'm saying? The Lord on such a level, he like, you gotta take this off. You know what I'm saying? You gotta so-called die just to go to where the Lord at, because it's that filthy. The Lord that pure. That's crazy, man. That's why Paul said, not to go into other things, but it's the spirit. That's why Paul said when he died, he couldn't think if he died and went to heaven or it was a vision, or if it was a vision. He seen things that man can't even utter. You know what I'm saying? That's how beautiful it is up there. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead, bro. That's just about the spirit.
Ezekiel chapter 35 verse 6. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord Yahweh, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee.
See? And they don't care about spilling these countries' blood, our blood. Here it is, they over here whooping our ass, and they overseas whooping, you know what I'm saying, other people's ass. And ain't nobody whooping their ass. This gotta be the setup. You see what I'm saying? All right, let's go ahead and go into that Ezekiel.
Verse 31.
Yep. No, I'll start at 1. Yep. Well, we got probably a couple more we're gonna close out.
Ezekiel 36, verse 1.
Where you go ahead in that second?
Also, thou son of man, prophesy unto the mountains of Israel, and say, ye mountains of Israel, hear the word of the Lord Yahweh. Thus saith the Lord thy power, because the enemy hath said against you, even the ancient high places are ours in possession.
38. Chapter 38. Yeah, chapter 38. That's good. Chapter 38. Start at verse, Yep. Start at 20.
Chapter 38.
Yep, sorry.
It's Ezekiel 38, verse 1. And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying.
So real quick, what the brothers just read is that's the forming of, you know what I'm saying, World War III. You see what I'm saying? because everybody gonna have something in common with the, with each other, and that's the so-called white man, the enemy, man, the damn hammer of the whole earth, man, the brute beast of the whole earth, man. That's why I say all that here, the brute of these shall clap their hands at thee. You see what I'm saying? And these nations gonna realize this. Let's go ahead, bro.
This is Ezekiel 38, verse 1.
It's been declared from the beginning to
And
happen.
the word of the Lord Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog, the land of Magog.
Now, when you go into God, once again, as I said, everybody on this planet Earth, no matter what, if they got a fake nation name or whatnot, these people go back to somebody in the Bible. The reason why the so-called white man changed everybody's names is because it show you what's going to happen to everybody in the Bible. So it's harder to figure that out if you got different names of people on the earth versus people that's written to be on the earth in the Bible, according to the Bible. So God, when you go line up the older maps, because I don't want to say ancient too much, but the older maps, the place of God is now called the place of Russia. And we know God is not actually Russia's ran by who? The so-called white man. Now we know the so-called white man is not actually God, but since the Lord said Nate was at Micah 2:2, since he covets lands and take them, he's gonna reap the damn benefit. He do that to reap the benefit. See how it works? So you're gonna reap the damn curse. You see what I'm saying? As well. So you're Magog, Russia, so-called white man over there. So that's how we know that, man. And we're gonna prove it according to the spirit, the scriptures. You got it.
Hold up.
Go ahead.
Brother, that's fine.
Okay, go ahead.
This is the definition of Gog. It says mountain.
Yeah, man. So it's just another mountain. So God, that's why God is pointed out in the scriptures as being significant, because all mountains represent being up there. So you couldn't be mentioned if you're not significant. Iran, Syria. Syria name always come up. Why? Because they go back to somebody significant according to the Lord. They're another mountain. Iran means mountain. If they don't, and even if you physically ate the mountain, in the spirit, they probably elevated people. You know what I'm saying? They probably very proud people. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, you got it, bro. And then another thing too, since he bring that out, this pretty much Magog. Another way we know that Magog is the so-called is Esau, is because the chief house of Esau is Amalek, right? Now, when you go look up, videos like on people in Israel, everybody from Israel, Salaki, that lives in Israel, they all call themselves Israelis, right? Now, they get asked questions like, where are you from? They're going to say Turkey. They're going to say Russia. See that? They're going to say Latvia. They're going to say Germany. And they're going to say Poland. Now, all those people are who? Amalek. You see what I'm saying? But what's one of the main places I named for Amalek? Russia. See that? And the place of Russia on the map, on older maps, is called Magog, man. You see? So the so-called Russians are Magog. And they actually, the Amalek, to be specific, they actually go back to Amalek, man. All those videos who's watching, I was saying they're from where? Russia, man.
Everybody.
You either from Russia, if you're an Israeli, your ass either from Russia, Poland, Turkey, Latvia. But the key thing is we talking about right now is Russia, man. All right, so that's just for those that want to know, So those Edomites over in Russia, those are actually Amalekites. You got it, bro.
Ezekiel 38, verse 2. Son of man, set thy face against Gog, the land of Magog, the chief prince of...
See, that's it. The chief priest. And who's said to be the chief prince of Esau? See, that's by the spirit. Amalek. Come on.
Meshach, and Tubal, and prophesy against him, and say, thus saith the Lord, thy power.
Meaning he's over them.
Behold, I am against thee, O Gog,
And that's why the definition said that God is a mountain too. Go ahead.
the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal. And I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws.
So the Lord is saying He gonna take over. He gonna take over the so-called white man's mind. He gonna take over whoever Magog would be and control them for His liking. It's like when I want to ride a horse, I'm gonna throw the saddle on him and I'm gonna put the what's it called in his mouth. You know what I'm saying? And I got him. I'm steering you wherever I want you to go. And that's seen in this scripture right here, Proverbs. If brother can get that, Proverbs in the 23rd chapter in the first verse. That's seen in that. This is specifically what the Lord is saying, man.
Proverbs chapter 23 and 1. It says, when thou sittest to eat with a ruler.
22 and 1. So like, matter of fact, jump back. 21 and 1.
God, this is Proverbs chapter 21 verse 1. The king's heart.
The whose heart?
The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord.
Now, when you look in that word king, you can go into, matter of fact, what is, can somebody get, that nigga name? Vladimir Putin's title? I don't think he prime minister. Because a lot of places don't go by the titles, the labels that America got, like presidents and all this other crap.
It says Russian president.
He's a Russian president. Go figure.
It says previous officers, Prime Minister of Russia.
So there you go. It's like one or the other, you know. But I know most countries, they don't. That's like an American thing. You don't really hear that too much. Because remember the older terms were like emperors. That shit went away. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause Esau just slick, man. He's just damn slick. But see, he's so stupid because you got this thing called synonyms. So can we get the synonyms to president then? They can say he president. Let's see the damn synonyms then. You know? Because here it is. We finna label Vladimir Putin to be a king. Let's see if king come up. If you running the damn country, you basically the king, man. You know? You the face of running the country, I'll say. Synonyms to prime minister. You get the synonyms to
King and president.
to president.
President, this is the elected head of a republic. It says head of state, chief of state.
There it is. See? So he's the chief. You know, who's the chief of Russia? A so-called white man. Go figure.
They call him commander in chief.
You got some synonyms on that?
Minister,
Yeah.
minister.
Is that prime minister?
No, it's just minister.
Okay, if you ain't got king, you ain't gotta worry about it, bro.
No, it is.
You got president? Go ahead, bro.
So I had brought out the one for president.
Okay, you got it, brother. Go ahead.
Yeah, it was head of state or chief of state. Those are the synonyms to president.
Chief. Okay, let's get chief. Let's get chief. Let's see the definitions for chief. See? Sometimes you gotta just keep going. You gotta go into it.
All right.
You got it? Go ahead.
This is chief. It says a leader or ruler
There it is.
of a people or clan.
Okay.
The synonyms, it says a leader, the head, ruler, overlord, master, commander.
King definitely on there. I'm waiting to hear. It gotta be.
It says
We're gonna get it. Watch.
supreme.
It's gonna get it, man. Go to master. Matter of fact, go to overlord. Go to the overlord.
Yeah.
Get the synonyms to that.
They got kingpin.
See?
They got honcho.
He kingpin. See? But let's get overlord.
Overlord.
Yeah, y'all ain't slick, man.
Okay.
They know the Bible deals with kings and kingdoms.
They might change it.
Yeah, they address things as kings. So you're gonna be a prime minister. You're gonna be a president. You know what I'm saying? But you got this thing called synonyms, man. Go ahead.
It says a ruler, especially a feudal lord, a person of great power or authority.
Yeah, get the synonyms. Straight to the synonyms. That's a king. We know.
Yeah, I didn't see it on the synonyms of the word king,
Mm-hmm.
but I got the definition for king.
Okay.
It says the male ruler of an independent state, especially one who inherits a position by birthright.
Mm-hmm.
Go to the synonyms of that.
Right.
So
See,
this synonyms of king is ruler, sovereign,
there it is. See?
monarch,
Who was?
head,
What was the?
Monarch.
Hold on.
head
You
of
said.
state.
Yeah. You said. Read them synonyms one more time. So like.
Kind synonyms for
We
king,
didn't call them. Mm-hmm.
ruler, sovereign,
Mm-hmm.
monarch, crowned head.
Okay, ruler. Didn't somebody just bring out an initial word we was reading, and it meant ruler? Was it what it meant? Was it president?
It's like a president or
You see what I'm saying? That's it. That's the link. As long as we get a link, it means the same fucking thing. Whichever word meant ruler, that's it. You know what I'm saying? Whichever word meant head, that's it. Because he's reading the definition to what again? What was that definition to?
king.
King. A synonym to king is ruler or head. Those are initial meanings we brought out for the initial words we read.
Yeah, and chief, the synonym to chief is ruler.
There it is. So it's a king. See? It's just that simple, man. See how they try to play fucking games? Why don't they want to call nobody kings? When it say the kings of the earth set themselves.
And if I can't try to connect it, so you got the synonym of king is ruler, and then the synonym for ruler is chief, and then the synonym of chief is president.
There you go.
Get done. Get done. Alright, you can read the yep.
Proverbs chapter 21, verse 1. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord,
So the
Yahweh.
ruler, the chief. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Prime minister, president. Come on.
As the rivers of water,
Mhm.
he turneth it whithersoever he will.
That's like girding up a horse and riding him. See?
Mhm.
You can bring that out, brother. That Ezekiel, that where we left off at. 38 and I don't know where we left off at.
Before.
You got it. You take the top on it.
Ezekiel 38 verse 4, and I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring.
See? That's it, man. He turneth it whithersoever he will it, like he riding a horse. And go on and say that in the verse, come on.
And put hooks in thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth, and all thine army, horses and horsemen,
Ooh, see? Come on. Power.
all of them clothed with all sorts of armor.
See? I guess they're going to have a tea party. They say armor, man. He said, I'm going to control Magog, and I'm going to make you suit up with all type of armies. You see what I'm saying? Come on.
All of them clothed with all sorts of armor,
All of them. Come on.
even a great company
See, you're going to have a great company with you. Let's get specific. Let's get real specific. Watch this.
with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords.
Woo! Now, we know damn well Syria, Iran not finna come set it up by catching a boat ride over here and getting off unloaded horses with swords in their hand like it's the medieval times again. I'm talking about missiles, man. You know what I'm saying? Instant gratification. You like that, America. You teach that. Fast food. You know what I'm saying? That's the new thing. Fast war. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Because that's what they have to do if that was literally talking about swords. They have to catch a flight over here. You know what I'm saying? Rent horses. And hey, y'all got y'all swords? All right, let's go get them. You know what I'm saying? Man, hell no. That's them niggas back in their countries building missiles and they gonna shoot them shits over here. All on one accord with the other nations that's gonna do it simultaneously, it's, you know, with them. That's what the Lord saying, man. Now watch this, it gets specific. Come on.
And Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya.
And who? Start that from the top.
Persia,
Woo! Now who is Persia again? That's Iran, man. Now what was written to happen to be the end state for Elam? All right, this is Elam. So he said he was going to make them catch hell, but nonetheless, it says, Jeremiah 49:39, but it shall come to pass in the latter days that I will bring again the captivity of Elam, saith the Lord. You see what I'm saying? Now, ultimately, you can say, okay, because the Lord's scripture is manifold, you can say, well, he's going to get put back in slavery, but he have to be around for it. So if America get destroyed, how would he have survived the rate he's going? So clearly the Lord is going to bring him out of this situation with America. You see what I'm saying? So they written to bounce back. You see? Go figure, Elam is Persia. The same people said to be put with Russia. The same people getting their asses handed to them by America. Nobody else getting their asses handed to them by America than Iran. Who are the Persians? Who are Elam? See? That's it, man. So we on point, bro. You got it.
Now, yeah, just leaving off from 38 verse 4.
Persia.
Yeah. Verse 4 ends off saying, all of them handling swords,
See?
being Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya.
Now look, the Lord said he gonna break the bow of Elam. So they really ain't got the firepower to fight back with America.
Right.
That's where Magog come in. Russia, who got the top military, they actually supplying people right now, man. See how I line up? That's it. Come on.
With them, all of them with shield and helmet.
Yep.
Gomer and all his bands, the house of
That's Turkey. Come on.
the house of Tugama of the north quarters, and all his bands, and many people with thee.
See, now hold that real quick. The Lord said the main way that America gonna fall, or Satan, the so-called white man gonna fall, who's called Satan, is because his house gonna be divided against itself. Meaning his own people. Gomer those are Turkey. That's Turkey. Those so-called white people. Russia, those so-called white people. You keep going. You know what I'm saying? They all gonna come against the so-called white man of America. And then Great Britain, didn't they just exit the damn, you know what I'm saying? The Brexit, you know what I'm saying? How shall his kingdom stand? If a house be divided amongst itself, he preparing this place under blood. This is set up. He using Iran to get their ass whooped to fulfill those prophecies. And to have to go, yeah, I need something, dog. I hold you holding. You know what I'm saying? Go to the guy that's selling the strap.
Right.
It's like when whoever seen Juice. If you seen Juice, when Bishop was running him up with that little banger he had, Q eventually went to a lady that knew his mom's, and she was supplying everybody. She had all the straps in the refrigerator. He was like, I need some heat. You see what I'm saying? And she supplied him. That way he can hold his own against the bully, which was Bishop. You know, the nigga that Bishop was brute. He wasn't even reasoning. Nigga shot his brother, man. You know what I'm saying? He said, I told him not to touch the gun. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. That's it, man. That's how you know, man. Esau the real gangster, man. He the real thug. Go ahead.
It says, be thou prepared.
These are movies you supported and put out, you know? Go ahead.
Be thou prepared, and prepare for thyself.
Woo! Be thou prepared and what?
And prepare for thyself.
Come on.
And thou, and all thy company that are assembled.
And who?
And all thy company.
Oh, man. He said, you going to suit up everybody. He said, I'm going to use you I'm going to ride you, you know what I'm saying, like a horse. I'm going to control you to suit up everybody, Russia. So-called white. They hate America, man. We played the song and they cut the live. They saying death to America, man. We in the end bust around showing this place being blew to smithereens. Well, that's from all the ass beatings Iran was getting, man. You know what I'm saying? Syria getting bombed, man. China wanting to take your spot. Because Moab so damn proud thinking they going to really be the next superpower, only to go in slavery. You know what I'm saying? They going to bomb this goddamn place. North Korea hates this place. All these places going to turn on you, man. It said Gomer. That's Turkey. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro.
And this says, and all all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them.
See, that's it. The neighborhood gun supply. You know, Juice. You know, go ahead. Lulu. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
After many days thou shalt be visited. In the latter years thou shalt come into the land.
See? In the latter years. That's the same word that was used for Elon. Latter. He said, the latter years I will bring again the captivity of Elon. Esau, he said, I told you to quit whooping the hell out of Elon. He said, I ain't kidding. Good.
In the latter years thou shalt come into the land that is brought back from the sword, and is gathered out of many people against the mountains of Israel, which have been always waste. But it is brought forth out of the nations. Come on. It is brought forth out of the nations, and they shall dwell safely, all of them. Thou shalt.
Because we're going to bounce back. Really, when this place getting bombed, we're going to be beamed up. Come on.
Thou shalt ascend and come like a storm.
See?
Thou shalt be like a cloud to cover the land.
Now remember that word cloud. What verse is that, brother?
That's 9, verse 9.
All right, you go ahead and finish that verse.
Thou shalt be like a cloud to cover the land. Thou and all thy bands, and many people with thee.
Now let's do this, man. Let's go ahead and bring that. Anybody got anything else besides Mark?
I said I still got that Nahum 3:19 if you still need it.
Yeah, that's cool. You ain't had nothing else besides that?
I got the declaring the end in Isaiah 46:10, and I still got that Psalm 90.
Yeah, that's cool. Yep. Yeah, we read all that.
You had called Jeremiah 50 up.
Yep, that's it. I knew it was something else.
You said jump down to
37. Actually, glad you said that. Because, you know, these are the quick ones to say how they going to gather together. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't long either, but it's like clear. Let's start with Jeremiah 50 and 9.
You want me to bring it up?
Yeah, you got it, brother.
Jeremiah 50:9. For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon.
See? Lord in control. Everybody on strings, man. He got the nukes on strings. Matter of fact, let somebody get that real quick. Isaiah 54:16. And then we're going to, Award, you know, we're going to bring that right back up.
Come on.
Go ahead.
Isaiah chapter 54, verse 16.
Yep.
Behold, I have created the smith.
Who?
I have created the smith
Yep.
that bloweth the coals.
Now, when you go into the word smith, it's an artificer. You see what I'm saying? That's one who's good with putting together, you know, different metals, iron, a craftsman. You see what I'm saying? That's a technician for a damn loop, man. You see? Go ahead.
Come on. Says, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire.
And these people were to be fuel for the fire. Go ahead.
And that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. And I have created the waster to destroy.
I got some. This is Isaiah 9:19. It says, through the wrath of the Lord Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shah, it says, of hosts is the land of is the land darkened. Because if a damn missile gets shot over here and it start hitting the ground, ain't then everything gonna be pitch black? How did it look when Oregon was on fire just a few months ago? The whole West Coast. The shit was dark. Like a damn nuke hit already, man. Let me read it again. It says, through the wrath of the Lord, because he read coals, right? And I said how these people are going to be filled with fire. Through the wrath of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah is the land darkened. And the people shall be as the fuel of the fire. You see? Now, when you barbecuing, what do you need to keep the fire going? Coal. You see what I'm saying? It says, no man shall spare his brother. And I got one more. This is, Micah, Shalaki, not Micah. This is Malachi. In the 4th chapter, and we're going to jump to 1. It says, for behold, The day cometh that shall burn as an oven.
Mm.
You see? What's gonna be in that oven, man?
Cool.
There you go. It says, and all the proud, all that do and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And more fuel. It says, and the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. And that's how he said, I'm gonna make you most desolate, man. You know what I'm saying? When them nukes get shot over here, we gonna be in the sky. You know what I'm saying? Yahweh Boss me out, shout out to Zah, we gonna be in the sky on them chariots. This shit gonna be dark, man. It's gonna be like nighttime. And then the chariot's gonna be in the sky. That father shit. Like when the eclipse come and it covered, you know what I'm saying, the sun. Lord gonna do something like that, man. Possible.
If I can.
You got it.
What you saying that you would probably see what Ezra saw, like how he saw the stars.
Oh, we gonna go into it. That's what he got. Yep.
But I was saying like in that sense, like he's seeing them like that. If it's like that dark, you would only be able to see the specific things that are that bright.
Yeah, that's spiritual. That's exactly how it's gonna look. That's super spiritual. You say that. Make sure we bring this article back out. That's crazy. You say that. You got it, bro.
This is Jeremiah 50:9. For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon in assembly of great nations.
See? Somebody get the word assembly. So I'm basically going back over everything I went into on the thing live. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't missed nothing. You know?
Okay.
It's about better. Go ahead.
This is assembly.
Obviously, the brothers. So you got it.
Okay. It's assembly. It says a group of people
Woo! That do what?
gathered together in one place for a common purpose.
Go ahead, bro. Everybody should understand that. Go ahead.
Jeremiah 50:9.
Mm-hmm.
For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon
America.
in assembly.
The Biden administration.
An assembly
That
of
carried forth what Trump did.
an assembly.
Who carried forth what Obama did.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
An assembly of great nations from the north country.
Mm-hmm. That's going to get specific. Go ahead.
And they shall set themselves in array against her.
See? That's the Magog chapter. That's Ezekiel the 38th chapter. Organize everybody. Get everybody right. That's array. You know what I'm saying? It's like when niggas on the ground, they used to show what they routine, what that shit what your everyday things are, some shit like that.
Yeah, essentials.
Yeah, that's an array. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
From thence she shall be taken.
Because it's basically the Lord. That's how it's gonna look to the Lord. It's like he putting his shirt together. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I got my nation. And then amongst themselves, they're gonna be, all right, everybody got y'all nukes. Like, yeah, I got the Satan 2. You got the Satan. You got the Dogeg. You know what I'm saying?
Got the Reapers one day.
Yeah, or the Reapers. That's some American shit, but you right. And then the spiritual. A lot of y'all own.
Like 1-9.
Yeah, you gonna get shot with your own nukes, man. That's in the scriptures. The pit you know what I'm saying, you gonna fall in, man. You got it, brother. This is just too much proof in the pudding, man. Go ahead.
Their arrows shall be as of a mighty expert man.
Woo! Give me 2nd Ezra 16. You see? Now, why is it those arrows? Those arrows ain't talking now. Are they going? America could not be destroyed if all these nations got together and shot literal arrows over here, bow and arrows. All of New York would be finished. You know what I'm saying? We know that ain't possible if you watch the movie 300. When they shot all those arrows over, you know what I'm saying? Us going in the ground, that's not destroying America. So they can't be talking about arrows, man. Those are objects that fly like arrows to destroy flesh, just like arrows. You see what I'm saying? All right. Give me 2nd Ezra 16. We're going to get that Wisdom of Solomon, not that 2nd Ezra 15. That'd be it.
Okay.
What you got?
16.
All right, 16 and let me see.
All right, at the top.
Yeah. I got it.
Okay.
16 and 8. Yeah, that was it. I should have trusted it. Start at 7.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Second Ezra chapter 16, verse 7.
Mm-hmm.
It says, may one turn again an arrow, or slot the arrow
Mm.
that is shot of a strong archer.
Who's shooting it? You see? Go ahead.
The mighty Lord,
The who?
the mighty Lord
Come on.
sendeth the plagues.
That's it, man. Come on.
And who is he that can drive them away?
So those arrows is being called plagues. So he the one that's shooting them. Because it said he's shooting the plagues. See that?
Okay.
That's that strong archer, man. So Ezra was literally seeing everything everybody else seeing. He was seeing it HD, damn near. He didn't know what he was seeing though. You know what I'm saying? He said, I seen it. He said he flew on a mountain. You know what I'm saying? He thought it was a dang mountain. That's how big it was. He thought he was seeing stars blowing places up. Go ahead. Award Salaki.
Come. It says, none shall return in vain.
That's it. That's crazy, man. None are gonna return in vain. Go ahead.
It says, and Chaldea shall be a spoil.
Mm-hmm.
All that spoil her shall be satisfied.
See? Because she spoiled everybody else. You see? All that spoiled her shall be satisfied, man. You still holding that Nahum 3?
Come.
Go ahead. 3 and 19. It was going to keep going on that.
This is Nahum chapter 3 and verse 19.
Come on.
It says, there is no healing of thy bruise. Thy wound is grievous.
If you get a bunch of nukes shot on you by a bunch of nations that's going to shoot nukes together on you, can you come back from that? Come on.
It says, all that hear the bruit of thee shall clap the hands over thee.
Yep.
For upon whom has not thy wickedness passed continually?
Yeah. People tired of you, man. They tired of this place in the so-called white man, man. You see? They going to clap. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to have the delusional ones here crying and lost. You see what I'm saying? Really, people ain't going to be, they're going to be crying on that owl job. You know? And that's what happened to Lady Gaga. The brothers ain't seen that, man. You watch, you know? Dude got blew down, man.
What's the dogs?
How big?
That shit happened the next day. You know what I'm saying?
I've been shot.
He was literally making that same noise, man.
Oh.
But that mother was loud. I ain't gonna lie. That shit said, boom. They said he got shot 4 times. You know what I'm saying? The damn one shot probably put 4 holes in his chest. Lord, terrible, man. Say she got her dogs back too, by the way. Go ahead. And nigga ain't getting his old chest back. Go ahead.
It says, saith Yahweh Hashem Shah, because ye were glad, because ye rejoice, O ye destroyers of mine heritage, because ye are grown fat as the heifer.
Yep. And how was it said Esau would get fat? By the sword. You see what I'm saying? He said, your blessings shall be the fatness of the earth. And by thy sword thou shalt live. The only way you can get that fatness, Esau, he had to realize, put 2 together, like, oh yeah, I can get everything. And my blessing the sword, he said, you know what I'm saying? Over and over and over and over. This nigga like, shit, you know, as long as they keep putting out Freddy Krueger, as long as they keep putting out Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy gonna keep killing. You know what I'm saying?
Friday the 13th.
He gonna keep killing. As long as you keep letting Chucky come back, he gonna keep killing, man.
Child's play.
As long as you keep summoning Candyman, he gonna keep killing. That's Esau. That's all he know. You know what I'm saying? Putting the dagger through niggas. He said, I'm not fucking kidding.
What's that? What's the one? Michael Myers.
Him too.
Halloween. Yeah. Halloween.
And figure this nigga, he making all these horror serial killers. He made all of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, why you keep making all these movies about, you know, these unstoppable killers?
These are my dreams.
By the Spirit, he played all of them too. All of them were Edomites.
All of them.
Charles Lee Ray.
Down to Chucky.
Yeah.
summoning, sucking a damn doll. This nigga so bugged. He got a doll summoning, you know what I'm saying, in the heavens, tapping into the left hand power. I'm the late dude. What did he say? Some bullshit like that. Go ahead. Second speaking Hebrew. Yiddish.
When you get the power, I beg you.
That's crazy. Go ahead, man. Hollywood know the truth. Go ahead.
Jeremiah 50:11 it says, because ye are grown fat as a
This the
heifer
last
at
one.
grass, and bellow as bulls,
Mhm.
your mother shall be sore confounded.
You can jump to 13.
Jeremiah 50:13, because of the wrath of the Lord, it shall not be inhabited,
See? And that's why he's going to make you most desolate. Come on.
but it shall be wholly desolate.
See? There it is again. Lord, I'm telling you what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? He don't want to hear it, man. Come on.
Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished.
You're going to probably drive a boat. You probably, brother probably coming back from his home on another planet for the Passover on Earth. He probably fly past America and be like, you know what I'm saying? That motherfucker still smoking. You know what I'm saying? That's he said he's gonna smoke forever. This shit gonna be a big ass. It's gonna basically always be like a sacrifice on Earth taking place. You know what I'm saying? And if it's gonna be forever burning, go ahead.
Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished.
So that's prophecy. Somebody gonna go by Babylon. It's gonna be us. We're gonna be the only ones that have the power to do that. Nations will be able to sail how they used to, trade by sea. You know what I'm saying? So they probably see it too. You could probably see the smoke from hundreds of miles away. Like, damn. You know what I'm saying?
I said if we, if I can, I said if we had spiritual powers, we could probably like zoom in with our eyes.
Yeah.
See, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what they call it, optical vision or something like that. Yeah, man. I ain't want to look at this, but I probably do be laughing and shit. Go ahead.
It says, and his are all her plagues.
See? That's what Nahum said. Come on. They was all saying the same thing.
Yeah.
Once someone, well, you jumping here, you jumping there. Okay, can we just stay here for like no? You know what I'm saying? We are staying here. He's saying the same thing. Come on.
Here a little, there a little.
Put yourselves in array against Babylon, round about.
This is the last one.
All ye that bend the bow,
Woo!
shoot at her. Woo! Spare no arrows.
Man, they gonna shoot every missile they got. They ain't gonna leave. Russia ain't gonna have no missiles left. Iran ain't gonna have no missiles left. China won't have any missiles left. North Korea won't have any missiles left, man. They gonna shoot them all over here at this place, man. And this dumbass nigga, if you go back and watch going into this, we ain't gonna play it now. But they were saying how they not really the Middle East is not a focus, it's not a threat. They worrying about the uprising. The Biden administration saying this. They saying they worrying about the uprising, constant global, like trying to keep talking about global power. That's what they want. But you blowing the whole Middle East up where tons of nations are at. And that's where your destruction is written to come from, in the East. But he said, we're not worried. They literally said in the video, we're not worried about the East. They that proud. They missing their whole destruction. Don't be it's like Cain. When Cain was almost out, like Esau, he finna go to Mars. He about to go to the bunker. New World Order almost about to come to pass. You almost done got the genocide on that. You really ain't gonna probably get close to that. So I don't even want to put that like that. But you was almost there. Cain was almost on his way out the hood. He was packing up and everything. And there go the nigga around the corner that he stumped, some little lame nigga that he stumped up.
Yeah.
He's like, I ain't never thought he was gonna come back like that. Blasted. You know what I'm saying? Iran gonna come back blasted. You know what I'm saying? The East gonna come back blasting. He said, yeah, what's happening now, partner? You know what I'm saying? And we see how devastating them bombs hit. On the one when Lebanon got hit, when they say shit exploded.
Man.
That shit said, car alarms going off, dogs. I think
That's the cloud on that mug, like.
Man, bro, that shit was crazy.
But I said if I can, there's a picture that showed it wasn't no explosion. Besides, it was a nuke that hit.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, it'll take about half an hour or less for ICBM missile to get from Russia to here. That's a fast travel.
Facts. You got to. You can't run. You can't do nothing but go on your underground. You know what I'm saying? You can't. Ain't no. Y'all rockets. Y'all ain't making it to Mars. That shit failed. That shit said, you can't even land them things. Yeah. And you trying to fight the angels. Yeah, Howard Shy. Are you serious, man? The man that made everything.
The first one.
Man, this nigga proud. They had set a net, a booby trap when they come down on the moon to shoot at the, you know what I'm saying? But they designed bullets that will pierce something that's like of a galactic type force. That's showing you how deep his mind really is. They got guns that pierce through. It appears through. He got guns that pierce through shit that's that you can't penetrate. That's like basically for like they noted it is in this book. They noted it as possibly being like a pretty much an angelic body. You know what I'm saying?
So they think.
Yeah. So they think they don't even know. They just like, well, if we can pierce this, we can pierce them. Cause you can't pierce this, and the shit definitely got a hole in it. It ain't even got a hole. They just got a big dent in it. You know what I'm saying? Like it melted in, but it still wasn't. They couldn't get all the way through.
Oh, so like a ray gun?
Yeah, like the Lord got shit on earth that won't crack. You know what I'm saying? But this nigga's so deep. You know what I'm saying? He know formulas and shit. You know what I'm saying? Certain reactions. But 1 + 1, you gonna get 2. You know? Go ahead, bro.
This is Jeremiah 50 and 14. It says, "For she had sinned against Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua.
In here. Mm-hmm.
Shout against her round about.
Mm-hmm.
She had given her hand. Her foundations are fallen. Her walls are thrown down.
That's these cities. Come on.
For it is the vengeance of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua.
Yeah.
Take vengeance upon her, as she had done, do unto her."
Then they say they vow to get revenge. You know what I'm saying? Pay thou which thou hast vowed.
Do
Double destruction. You got it, bro. That second Ezra 15. Let's get into what Ezra seen. You can jump back to the picture, because we're going to close out after this.
First article?
Yeah, kind of. You can jump straight down to that image with the star on there. Yeah, that hour went quick.
Bring it up.
Yeah, he was at an hour. He was barely in an hour. He was far already. The other hour flew. Go ahead.
The second Ezra chapter 15, verse 20.
I think it's at the top. Towards the top.
Behold, saith the Most High, I will call together all the kings of the earth to reverence me.
But it's why we keep hearing about prime ministers and commanders and, you know what I'm saying?
God.
The Lord is addressing people as kings. See? Ain't no, y'all faking the funk, man. A little higher, bro. It's the map that got this star. No, you good. Got the star. You got it.
Second Ezra chapter 15, verse 20. Behold, saith the Most High, I will call together all the kings of the earth to reverence me, which are from the rising of the sun, from the south, from the east, and Lebanon,
See?
to turn themselves one against another,
Woo! See? Come on.
and repay the things that they have done to them,
See? Come on.
like as they do yet this day unto my chosen. So will I do also, and recompense in their bosom. Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, power. Keep on going. My right hand shall not spare the sinners, and my sword shall not cease over them that sin innocent blood upon the earth, that shed innocent blood upon the earth.
Now, this is going into this. This is Revelation 16 and 19, 16 and 16. It says, and I'm going to start at 15. It says, no, I'm going to start at 14. For they are spirits of devils working miracles which go forth unto the kings of the earth and of the whole world, to gather them to the battle of that great day of God Almighty. Behold, I come as a thief. Yahweh Shah is the last person they expected, but they expected him nonetheless. So when they going at it, it's the battle of Armageddon. You see what I'm saying? That's when Yahweh shot. That's why he said, for lo, I come to send fire on the earth. But what will I if it already be kindled? It says, behold, I come as a thief. Blessed is he that watcheth and keepeth his garments, lest he walk naked, and they see his shame. And he gathereth them together into a place called, in the Hebrew tongue, Armageddon. See? And that's what we finna get real quick. Close out. You got it, brother.
God, 2 Ezra chapter 15, verse 23.
And it's basically the battle, because you go into the word, it's a stage set that's gonna ultimately, it's the ultimate recompense for the wicked doers. Some shit called Armageddon. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
God.
It ain't no chick. You know what I'm saying? It's not the chick. Come on.
2 Ezra chapter 15, verse 23.
That's gonna be before this. Come on.
The fire is going forth from his wrath,
Mm-hmm.
and have consumed the foundations of the earth,
Mm-hmm.
and the sinners like the straw that is kindled.
Now he said the fire is going forth. The Lord said he's sending forth these plagues. You see what I'm saying? That's those missiles, man. You see, I got something real quick. This is Isaiah in the 34th chapter. It reads, verse 5. I'm going to start at 4. It says, and all the host of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll. That's why I say that shit is like a curtain, man. He said the heavens going to roll together like a scroll. You know what I'm saying? It says, and all their hosts shall fall down, as the leaf falleth from the vine. Niggas in their jets gonna just be floating down like a tree, a leaf falling. You know what I'm saying? Shit gonna like autumn. You know what I'm saying? Thus showing you the seasons represent prophecy. That's why the Lord said, learn the parable of the fig tree. You know, spring represent, change. So a lot of shit finna happen, and it's been happening. Niggas in Hollywood getting blew down, man. It says, as the leaf falleth off, that's a change. That ain't normal. You know what I'm saying? A damn dog walker get blew down like he in the hood. He's Lady Gaga's dog walker. You know how much money she got? It says,
making shit too.
and all the host shall fall down as the leaf falleth off from the vine. And there it is. It says, and as a fallen fig from the fig tree. It says, he said they're going to be fallen figs. It says, for my sword shall be bathed in heaven. You see, for my sword shall be bathed in heaven. That's the missiles flying through the heavens, because it's a certain, precipitation in the air. It's even more condensation or precipitation in the second heaven, because they got the missiles to where they can fly out of the damn globe. You see what I'm saying? To avoid those EMPs, which is those
electromagnetic pulses.
Yeah, which could deactivate any electronic in its radius. And you know those missiles, that type of technology is definitely running off electricity. You see what I'm saying? Which is the power that the Lord plays with, man. That the likes of Tesla and Nikola Tesla and them the other. I don't even want to mention other niggas. He's a thief.
Yeah, that is
Yeah, not him, but Ladder. Cause really it was Ladder. He was a Jake. Yeah, Lattimore, I believe his name was.
Louis Lattimore.
Yeah, Louis Lattimore, something like that. He actually came up with it, and they stole the patent. But any goddamn way, those missiles is designed where they can fly out of the globe. That's why we got the thumbnail like that. They can fly out of the globe and come back in. And by the time they come back in, they in the facility, they're in the atmosphere where they were shot to. It says, all the host of Tzlaki, my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down. So it got to be up in the air. It shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment. So that's it, man. It's gonna be bad, man. And it's for all the controversies that Jake. But you got it.
God, 2 Ezra chapter 15, verse 24. I'm gonna read 23 again. It says, the fire is going forth from his wrath and has consumed the foundations of the earth.
The Lord said the earth is gonna reel to and fro like the drunkard. You know what I'm saying? Shit gonna shake that
Oh,
hard.
it should.
All those damn missiles, man. That shit's crazy, man. Go ahead.
And the sinners like the straw that is kindled. Woe to them that sin and keep not my commandments,
You gonna meet Armageddon. So the Lord got something called plan called Armageddon. Come on.
saith the Lord. I will not spare them. Go your way, ye children, from the power.
Where you at?
Verse 25.
Okay, jump down to 28. That's the point.
Con. 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 28.
Now watch this.
Behold, an horrible vision, and the appearance thereof from the east.
From the what?
From the east,
See? Come on.
were the nations of the dragons,
Mhm.
of Arabia,
Mhm.
shall come out with many chariots,
Come on.
and the multitude of them shall be carried as the wind upon earth.
Now note, this is what Ezra is seeing. You gotta remember that. He's just seeing this. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
That all they which hear them may fear and tremble.
Mhm.
So also the Carmanians,
Mhm.
raging in wrath, shall go forth as the wild boar of the wood,
Mhm.
and with great power shall they come and join battle with them,
See? Come on.
and shall waste a portion of the land of the Assyrians.
Okay, jump down to 34.
Con. 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 34. Behold, clouds from the east and from the north.
Remember I said, remember that word cloud.
Con.
See? Come on.
Behold, clouds from the east and
From what direction?
from the east
Come on.
and from the north unto the south.
Mm-hmm.
And they are very horrible to look upon.
That's what he thought he was seeing. Some shit that like clouds. So what could that have been? Come on.
Con. And they are very horrible to look upon,
Mhm.
full of wrath and storm.
Now, a storm is just an aggravated form of rain. You see what I'm saying? And we know, well, aggravated rain, you know, is rain, but it's an aggravated form of it coming down. And rain is simply water. You see what I'm saying? Which is men. But going forward is rain, you know, and the storm is a different intensity of rain. And it come down. You see what I'm saying? See that? Come on.
2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse
So the Lord
35.
could have had him seeing the vision in the chariot. That's the point that I was saying. That's crazy you said that, because if we're in the chariot, it's gonna look like stars hitting. You so high up, it's gonna look like rain coming down. You know what I'm saying? Damn, it's storming. He thought he was seeing a storm. Go ahead.
2nd Ezra 15, verse 35.
Mhm.
They shall smite one upon another,
Uh-huh.
and they shall smite down a great multitude of stars upon the earth.
See? Now really, keep going.
Even their own star.
Mm-hmm. Now, let me see. Make sure that's the one. Okay, Con, you keep going.
Con. And blood shall be from the sword unto the belly.
Okay, now jump down to 38.
Con. 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 38. And then shall there come great storms,
And we're gonna read through 40, and that'll be it.
and then shall there come great storms from the south, and from the north, and from another part of the west, and strong winds,
See? They're gonna be, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Go ahead.
and strong winds shall arise
So
from,
this
from
is
the east.
this is Armageddon. Come on.
Con. And shall open it, and the cloud which be raised upon,
Which he,
and the clouds which he raised up in wrath, and the star stirred
Mhm.
to cause fear toward the east and west wind.
And the stars represent people, because what is said to be stirred. This is in the book of Ezra, in the first chapter, and now in the first verse. Now in the first year, the spiritual Cyrus, king of Persia, and with Elam, Iran, it says, today being called. It says that the word of the Lord Yahweh by the mouth of Jeremiah the prophet, it's like I always say that Jeremiah might be fulfilled. The Lord Yahweh stirred up the spirit, stirred up the spirit of Cyrus, king of Persia. You see, that he made a proclamation throughout all his kingdom and put it also in writing, saying, so that's it, man. So the Lord stirs up spirits to get people to do stuff. So you read that verse one more time.
Kind. 2nd Ezra chapter 15 verse 39. And strong winds shall arise from the east and shall open it.
And winds represent destruction in those nukes. Come on.
And the cloud which he raised up in wrath, and
now,
the
we know
star.
the clouds be talking about chariots, but I can't think of nothing the clouds be talking about right now. I'm gonna keep the book, but go ahead.
Kind. And the star stirred to come.
Stirred.
And the star stirred.
Now stars, you hear about brothers that they like to say that the stars shall come down from heaven. I ain't really talking about that. But the scriptures are manifold. So it's just spiritual that brothers did, always pick up on it like that. So stars can also be used, obviously represent people. Which would make sense in this case because the only thing the Lord ever stirred, according to scriptures, witnessed more than 2 or 3 times, is what? Spirits, people. See? Come on.
And the star stirred to cause spirit toward the east and the west wind shall be destroyed.
See? So stars getting destroyed. And this is, matter of fact, that's another scripture that's going to this too, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. The star, well, Yahweh, he going to have the morning star, and the star represents light, which we know Esau has on the left-hand side. You see what I'm saying? But it's a specific scripture that go into this too, though. You got it.
God, 2nd Ezra chapter 15 verse 40.
But once again, this is all he was seeing. Now watch this.
The great and mighty clouds shall be lifted up full of wrath, and the star that they may make all the earth afraid.
See?
And them that dwell therein. And they shall pour out over every high and eminent place and horrible star.
Keep going. Watch this.
It says, fire and hail and flying swords and many waters, that all fields may be full,
Keep going.
and all rivers,
And those fields go in the field, go in the world. Come on.
in the abundance of great
And
waters.
rivers go in the people. Come on.
With the abundance of great waters. And they shall break down the cities.
Or in doctrines too. Go ahead.
And they shall break down the cities and walls,
See?
mountains and hills, trees.
And horrible star gonna pour down. You see? Now, go figure. This is what Ezra said he was seeing. He said he's seen a star poured out over every eminent place. You see what I'm saying? Every top place, a star was poured down. He's seen. They use a star. They use this figure to represent a bomb. You see what I'm saying? Now, if you're looking from a missile coming heading straight on to you like this, you see, you only gonna see the front of it. You ain't gonna see it sideways like that. Now, what come out of the back of it? Fire. So if you from a certain distance, gonna look like a goddamn star. Now, if he above it, because Ezra obviously will end up on the chariot. He gonna get saved. You know what I'm saying? He probably gonna see the shit just like that. It's gonna like little sparks just hitting. Before you know it, the Western, we gonna, oh, this it. You probably realizing this. Well, you gonna know because you're gonna be changed before you get on that shit. Yup, that's it. Fireworks show. You seeing stars hitting, and stars, do they look big when you see them? See, so he had to be far away from it. Either above it, he was either above from an aerial view, or he was on the ground. But I doubt if he was seeing them hit the places. And he said he seen a star hit every place.
Exactly.
So he had to be above.
Yeah, kind of. So you ain't gonna be able to see every place from on the ground.
Yeah, in America. You know what I'm saying? Ezra's probably in America, more than likely. Come on.
God, 2nd Ezra chapter 15 verse 42. And they shall break down the cities and walls, mountains and hills, trees of the wood and grass of the meadows, and the corn. And they shall go steadfastly unto Babylon,
See?
and make her afraid.
That's it. So that's pretty much it, man. verse, it says, they shall come to her and besiege her, the star, and all wrath shall they pour out upon her. Then shall the dust and smoke go up into heaven, see? And all they that be about her shall bewail her. The people that's delusional. But you're gonna have people that's in their right mind, like, you know what I'm saying? So that's what he's seeing, man. He's seeing stars, hidden places, you know? That's those missiles, but primarily what? Babylon, America. And they all came from what direction? The east. And all being from what? The fighting of the kings of the east. See what I'm saying? The top places. Because really don't nobody like each other. You know what I'm saying? They just got that common
interest.
Yeah. So we go ahead and close out in this, you know, go on for a minute. But it's by the Spirit, you know. So we'll go ahead and end this. We'll give our honor praise to Yahweh.
Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Wahakwa Dashrakah.
Till next time, Shalom.